Welcome to Moving to Portugal Daily, Episode 8. I'm Mateus Costa. Today, we dive into moving to Portugal as a couple, visa, housing, and relationship blueprint, with practical steps to help you relocate smarter and live better in Portugal. Here's the double risk reality most couples miss. One missing document or a messy money trail can stall both visas and your relationship. When SEF asks for evidence and a landlord asks for stability, inconsistent stories create friction and risk rejection, and that stress leaks into daily life. Over the next 9 minutes, I'll give you a clean 3-step blueprint you can use today to avoid that trap and actually protect your partnership while you move. Step 1. Visa alignment. How to present joint or complementary income clearly for D7, D8, or a golden visa. Start by deciding whether you will submit truly joint documentation or parallel evidence for each partner. For D7, the SEF wants stable, passive, or remote income that covers living expenses. If one partner has the primary income, document long-term contracts, recurring invoices, or dividend statements in that name, and use a simple written affidavit from the other partner confirming financial support with dated bank transfers as proof. For D8, work-related, show employment contracts, Portuguese recognized invoices, and VAT registrations where relevant. For Golden Visa, focus on clear asset traces, real estate purchase contracts, bank transfer confirmations, and certified declarations from your lawyer or notary. A few practical doc tips. Number each PDF, add a short cover letter explaining how each document fits together, and always include a dated joint declaration when income or transfers are shared. If you use joint bank accounts, keep the account open and show recurring transfers for 3 months prior to application where possible. Avoid verbal-only agreements or cash exchanges. SEF will ask for a traceable paper or electronic trail. Think like a reviewer. Make the story simple, consistent, and verifiable. Step 2. Housing and finances. Landlords and SEF both want to see stability. Structure leases with both names when possible, or add a dated cohabitation agreement signed by both parties and witnessed or notarized. For temporary rentals, secure a written rental confirmation from the landlord with clear dates and monthly amounts. Attach the bank transfer history showing payment of those rents. If one partner pays the majority of rent, route the payment through the tenant's account and add a simple reimbursement schedule. Each reimbursement should be a dated transfer with a concise description. Stress here comes when money looks informal. Convert informal arrangements into written, dated evidence. When presenting to landlords, prepare a 1-page renter profile, names, short employment income summary, 2 recent pay slips or invoice summaries, a cover letter that explains your plans to register as residents, and a local guarantor if requested. This makes you look organized and lowers rejection risk. For bank evidence, show regular transfers, shared bills paid from the same accounts, and dated screenshots of account statements saved as PDFs. Label them consistently so a quick scan tells the story. Step 3. Daily routines, communication, and integration that protect both your visa credibility and your relationship. Small habits matter. Keep joint weekly planning sessions where you review documents, upcoming deadlines, and support tasks. Commit to grooming and appearance consistency before interviews. Dress slightly conservative and clean for SEF interviews and landlord meetings. And practice concise answers about your income, housing plans, and length of stay. Add a simple local language routine. Learn and practice 3 Portuguese phrases relevant to your appointment, greetings, thanking, and a sentence about living here that show intent to integrate. Tie in on income, tax basics, and healthcare. Register for NIF and schedule your SNS healthcare registration as soon as you have proof of residence. For taxes, document where your income is generated and consult a local accountant early, not to evade taxes, but to optimize legally and prevent surprises. Appearance and energy management are underrated. Consistent sleep, short daily movement, and a basic grooming checklist help you show up calm and credible in interviews. These signals matter to officials and to landlords. They make your application feel less risky. A real example to avoid. I worked with a couple where one partner paid all rent in cash and the other paid utilities from a different account. SEF flagged the rental history as inconsistent, which delayed their interview by weeks. The exact fix was straightforward. They signed a dated cohabitation letter, transferred 3 months of rent through a single account, produced receipts, and resubmitted organized bank statements. The lesson: inconsistent money flows create paperwork red flags. Standardize and document everything before your appointment. Immediate 7-day checklist you can execute now. Day 1. Agree on which visa each of you will lead, and write a 1-page income summary for both names. Day 2. Open or confirm a shared or clearly documented bank process and run 2 dated transfers for shared bills. Day 3. Draft and sign a cohabitation rental declaration or have your landlord add both names to the lease. Day 4. Assemble PDFs, number them, and write a 1-page cover letter that explains your joint story. Day 5. Register for NIF if you haven't, and book an SNS appointment. Day 6. Schedule a 30-minute weekly check-in to review documents and emotions. Day 7. Practice your SEF interview answers together and learn 3 Portuguese phrases to use at the appointment. Small, consistent steps protect paperwork and protect the relationship. Quick recap. Step 1. Align visa evidence with consistent, verifiable income documentation. Step 2. Structure housing and financial traces so landlords and SEF see stability. Step 3. Build habits, communication, grooming, and local language micro-routines that reduce stress and improve interview outcomes. If you want templates, shared invoice examples, and a coached checklist for couples, the Nomad Life Success Couples module includes downloadable letters, sample bank memo text, and a conflict-minimizing weekly check-in agenda that many couples find immediately useful. Portugal rewards preparation, and this module is built to help you prepare without drama. Portugal isn't just a destination. It's your optimized new beginning. That's your daily Portugal blueprint. Start applying one thing this week.